Hi everyone, Mayor Drew Dilkins here. When the COVID pandemic first started, a local historian had mentioned to me that there was a rumor of a mass grave somewhere in the town of Walkerville related to the Spanish flu pandemic in 1918. And after a little more research, I realized it was highly unlikely that this would have happened in Walkerville at that time. However, another local historian mentioned a mass grave on the waterfront related to a cholera epidemic that had hit Windsor hard in the early 1850s. So after a little more research, we discovered a quote from the parish priest of Assumption Church. At that time, his name was Father Poin. He sent a report to the Jesuits in New York where in part he wrote, "The cholera which had visited us only 2 years ago put in a new appearance. The railroad had just been opened, and suddenly on 28 July, a convoy of immigrants arrived and the cholera broke out among them. About 60 dead and dying were unloaded on the shore and arriving in Windsor. The dead were buried immediately en masse on that very spot. Over 166 years has gone by and this burial site has still not been identified in the city of Windsor." So in partnership with the University of Windsor, we are determined to find the location, not to relocate the deceased, but to mark the location with an appropriate memorial. Joining me now is Dr. Maria Chopa, who's an associate professor at the University of Windsor and one of the leads on this project. And Dr. Chopa, can you share with us and those watching some more information about how we are working to locate the mass grave?
So we look at what's under the subsurface. It's non-invasive. If you think about something like a radar gun, a speed trap, it sends out a pulse, it bounces back, it provides information about how fast something is going. In much the same way, we send out a pulse into the ground and the return tells us something about what's down there. Is it metal? Is it stone? Is there water? And that will help us in identifying whether or not a mass grave is present.
Well, thank you, Dr. Chopa and the University of Windsor for your help with this project. It's been so very important. And you know, folks, the 1854 outbreak is an important time in Windsor's history. It's a time where Windsor faced another challenging health situation just as we are facing today. And there is no doubt we have faced many challenging times, and I believe our community has certainly become stronger and healthier and smarter because of these experiences. And we will continue the search, and we are hopeful that we can find this mass grave to remember those lives lost in the city of Windsor in and around 1854. Thanks for watching. Stay well, stay safe, be kind to one another.